I wish I passed driver's ed. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, an absolute powerhouse of the Mario Kart franchise. A game that's given me some incredibly fun memories with friends and family, and has also nearly killed me from stress. I'm not going to beat around the bush here. This game is fantastic. As an avid follower of the Mario Kart franchise who's played all but one of the games, I can confidently say that this game might actually be better than Double Dash. Please don't sue me. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the pinnacle example of the definitive version of a game. It fixes any previous issues, has all of the good features from the older games, and adds useful new content to spice things up. And have you even seen the visuals? My God! I think to fully appreciate what this game brings to the table, we have to look at the gameplay, the visuals, and the music. And after revisiting this game for the first time in a while since I've been preoccupied, I have some things I want to say about it. So without further ado, this is my thoughts on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And for the first time in channel history, there are no spoilers ahead because this game has none. Hell yeah! Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tells you from the get-go that this game is going to be a high-speed, pedal-to-the-metal, nonsensical ride. I mean, just look at that title screen. Does any part of this say boring to you? This game uses features of the older entries, like gliding and underwater driving. These were great additions in Mario Kart 7, and it appears that they're the new standard for this series, which I fully support. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe takes these two features and buffs them up to be real, dynamic game changers that are used to perfection. Driving into pools of water is no longer a penalty and can actually be used to your advantage now. Your cart floats to the bottom, new obstacles are presented, and if you listen closely, the sounds and music are muffled, so it's like you're actually underwater. Yes, Nintendo. Gliding also makes a valiant comeback, but with less of a bang than underwater driving. There's absolutely nothing bad about gliding, but it doesn't get as much love as the underwater sections do in my opinion. But that doesn't mean you won't be skipping entire chunks of the racetrack or avoiding items by gliding away from everyone. Gliding, much like underwater, is almost always available to use as an alternate route, and you can trick it out to yield some crazy long flight times. Gliding does kind of seem like it's more often there just to look cool or give an excuse as to why the track is changing so drastically, but it definitely has its moments where it's very valuable. And new to the series in Mario Kart 8 is the addition of anti-gravity, a driving mode that flips your wheel sideways and your kart turns into a UFO that fucking hovers. This is a neat feature of the game, and the speed boosts you can get in this mode are a nice bonus. I will say though, I wish Nintendo had designed moments where you were completely upside down and the camera stayed put, because that would be cool and would truly make the anti-gravity feel real. The character lineup in this game is a plethora of Nintendo's finest. All of the DLC characters from Mario Kart 8 are here, so there's no shortage of choices, and everyone will be able to find a character they like. Some highlights for me are Breath of the Wild Link, Villager from Animal Crossing, Metal Mario, and the Inklings from Splatoon. Some of the characters, like Yoshi, have different color variations, which is a great addition and technically adds to the total amount of playable characters. Now everyone can be Shy Guy, and I think this is what heaven is like. You can also race as yourself by adding your Mii to the mix, and my god are these little guys cute. You can also use your amiibos to make costumes for your Miis, but I don't have any, so me I guess. Also, this game has plenty of options to choose from in the car customization department. There are tons of car and bike bodies to choose from, including a few that are real Mercedes-Benzes. I mean, Peach, forget Mario. Luigi drives a Mercedes! Mario's in a fucking shoe! Combine different wheels with your body and glider to create the ultimate ride. I usually roll with this combo in Link. It's a solid all-around type of kart. Each body, wheel, and glider selection impacts your kart's stats, so certain wheels may give you better speed but worse handling, for example. And on that note, I will never use these f***ing wheels again, f*** them. This customization feature has been around since Mario Kart 7, and I'm so happy they brought it back and added more to it in this game. It's also pretty fun to see some of the combos you can make here. Like if Bowser was chasing me in this ride, I'd never take him seriously. As far as the gameplay goes, it's the standard Mario Kart experience. High-speed races with crazy items that completely shake up the game, and tracks that are wild and beautifully made. The items used in this game are a collection of all of your favorites, and are surprisingly well balanced. But you're still definitely gonna get f***ed over by that stupid f***ing blue shell f***. The only item I really have an issue with is the blooper, because when I play single player, I know it doesn't do a damn thing to the computer. But it is Mario Kart, so you have to accept the fact that this game makes no sense half the time and is all about ruining friendships and throwing controllers. Right? There are 4 game modes to play here. There's the Grand Prix, a cup that has 4 races to compete in on specific tracks, and as you beat these, more cups unlock. Time trials, where you race against the clock, your former self, or someone else's time to try and complete a track as fast as you can. Versus race, which is kind of like a personalized Grand Prix. You choose an amount of races to compete in, along with some other rules, and you can choose which tracks you race on rather than the order of the tracks listed in each cup. And finally, Battle Mode. A mode that's been so controversially handled in each Mario Kart finally returns to form in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This was a big issue in Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Battle Mode wasn't what it should be, and the tracks used were not suited for this mode. But Mario Kart 8 Deluxe kills it here. Specific tracks were made just for Battle Mode, and they are perfect. Battle Stadium is my favorite with all of its color and crazy turn points, but there are some older fan favorites like Luigi's Mansion and Woohoo Town that are a really nice addition. There are 4 battle modes to play. There's Balloon Battle, which is the classic Mario Kart battle game. You have to try and pop your opponent's balloons. If all of your balloons are popped, you're donezo. Until you respawn and start the cycle anew, of course. Whoever has popped the most enemy balloons wins. Renegade Roundup is a really fun game. You're assigned to either the Renegades or the Law, and it's either your job to run from the Law or capture the Renegades and throw them in jail. Once caught, the Renegades are trapped in a cell, and it's up to any roaming Renegades to try and free them and keep at least one Renegade free until time runs out. If that happens, the Renegades win, but if everyone's caught, the Law wins. Coin Runners is a fairly simple game. Collect coins, hit enemies with items to steal their coins, and have the most money by the end of the game to win. Who knew robbing people could be this much fun? Shine Thief, an old classic from Double Dash, returns here. Collect the shine and try to keep hold of it for 30 seconds while everyone else tries to murder you. Hold it for all 30 seconds and victory is yours. This one's a really great time and it gets pretty intense, but Bomb on Battle is the best game mode by far, and fight me if you disagree. Bomb everyone else and survive. Point blank, period. And before this video ends, I have to mention the online functionality. Yes, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's online and local multiplayer work like a dream. Usually I like to keep these reviews single-player oriented, but with Mario Kart, you have to bring up the multiplayer experience. Multiplayer is the heart of the Mario Kart franchise, and they made sure playing with others is easy, fun, and well worth your time. I hardly experience any lag online, and when using split screen, the frame rate holds up really well. It won't run at 60 frames per second, but it also won't ruin the experience by any means. The game also provides assist options for less experienced players, so your little cousins or siblings can have the playing field even out a little bit. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has 48 tracks to choose from. 25 of them are new, and 23 are returning fan favorites. Each track feels vastly different from one another and provides some insane visuals and some incredible music. I won't go through every last one, but some highlights are Mount Wario, a 3-section track rather than a 3-lap track. It features a snowy landscape full of ski slaloms, ice caves, and some crazy gliding sections. Electrodrome, a crazy cool looking track full of neon colors and futuristic tech. There are a lot of anti-gravity portions here too, which I love. Hyrule Circuit, the coins in this track are actually f***ing rupees, need I say more? Animal Crossing, which I'm obviously very biased towards, but this track also randomly changes the seasons, so the track has 4 different variations. Also, Mr. Rossetti gets in your way and villagers cheer you on, which is precious. Baby Park, which is an absolute war zone of a racetrack. There's 7 laps around a small oval that is completely anti-gravity now, so speed boosts and item hits are inevitable. Every retro track has been updated and redone visually, and includes gliding or underwater sections, which is a really nice touch. Some of these tracks would not be fun whatsoever if it weren't for this. And finally, I have to mention the visuals in this game. This game is so beautiful and has a lot of bright and flashy colors. Combine that with the wonderful sound effect of the item reel spinning, and you get a casino-like feel with an upbeat jazz soundtrack to top it all off. In other words, it's absolutely amazing. Funny enough, one of my favorite visual moments in this game is hitting the giant gold OK button and watching it flicker. Or watching the characters' faces when taking down another racer or getting hit by an item are just wonderful little details. Each track has its own flair to it, and the music that accompanies it really helps drive it home. Some highlights for me include Water Park, Toad Harbor, Sweet Sweet Canyon, Animal Crossing with its 4 different versions based on the seasons come the f*** on. This game is a never-ending visual and audio delight. So, is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe worth? Don't even finish that question. Yes, 1,000 times yes, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is well worth the $60. I can't get over how well made this game is, and you absolutely should buy it. It's the best Mario Kart to this date, and that's tough for me to say because I'm a big Double Dash fan. Go buy this game if you haven't already, because I give Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a channel first 10 out of 10. It is the Mario Kart for everybody to enjoy. The tracks, the characters, the visuals, the music, the battle mode, Everything here is just perfect, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you so much for watching and listening to my thoughts on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.